Welcome in everybody to the Proud Masculine live stream. I'm just realizing I forgot bananas. Shit. Oh well. Welcome back in everybody. Proud Masculine live. February 16th. And if y'all remember, I did a little quick live on a drive. It turned out to be a good little live stream. What's up, Lost? Hell yeah, man. First Blood, the Lost. First one in the chat tonight. Good on you. You know, I might try something different tonight, y'all. Let me see something. Let me try this real quick. We'll try something new. See what we can do with this. Good question. That was actually going to be something I was going to say. I took my mic with me today. It was a gorgeous day outside, and I had to go do some running. I had to run all over the place today to go do some, go look at some jobs and give some estimates. So I took my mic with me. Well, I had my son, and he got in the truck, and he moved it somewhere. I don't know where it is. Really, you think the phone mic sounds better? That's crazy. I bought that to beef it up, to make it a little more professional. Thinking I'd come in clearer. Well, the way the advertisement went. No, sweetie, this isn't a new setup. Let me explain to y'all what happened. I'll tell y'all. Hold on. Let me get this arrangement. I'm going to tell y'all about the setup. First troll of the night. Adios, troll amigos. Let me see. I'm going to try this tonight. Thank you, Ezra. Why is this not showing up? Oh, well. We'll skip that. I'll do it tomorrow night. What's up, David? Let me get out of this. Hold on. I was going to try something else. Not tonight. I meant to have that all set up before I even started. No, that's not a new setup. This is where I started doing these live streams. I don't know if y'all remember. For some people, what's up, Nicole? What's up, Tyler? What's up, Master 123? So that's my original setup. That's what I used to do. I only used to do Wednesday live streams, and I started doing these streams at night. What's up, 999? I started doing these at night to document the 100 push-ups for 100-day challenge. That's the whole reason I started doing them on my phone. Well, amen, brother. Thank you. God loves you too. Thank you for that, sir. I'm gonna pin that comment. You know we talk about God here. What's up, Leighton? Hey, Leighton. The Dit Master with the $2 super chat. Let's go. W's in the chat for the Edit Master. Okay. Took me a second. W's in the chat for the Edit Master. With the big $2 super chat. Thank you for the donation. Appreciate that. And just so y'all know, all my super chats, anything given support, given financially, goes right back into the channel. It's not a lot, but it is always appreciated and will definitely help the channel grow. So, no, Leighton, I don't remember. I don't remember you, sweetie. So anyway, the only reason I did, I do my live streams on my phone because I had to document the push-ups. I don't know how to do the video, splice the video and then put it up on social media and YouTube every night. So I wanted to document the whole 100 days of 100 push-ups. That's where this started, doing the lives on my phone. That over there, until the studio is built, is where I would do my Wednesday streams. And I record other videos over there by the computer with the lights and all and the camera. So keep it real, that was my original setup. I have not seen the Brave New World. I have not. Any good? Are we wasting time going to see it? All right. Wait for my mods to get in here. Okay, Leighton. Good for you. The Lost. You deserve it, man. If only I wasn't pawing everything I own, pawning just to get by, we'd all have our moments in the dark. Amen, brother. You know what the good part about starting out on the bottom, landing on the bottom? There's only one way up, brother. Only one way up. Matter of fact, we're going to talk a little bit about that. You got rejected, huh, Rep Win? Why are you glad I'm on? God loves you too, brother. I'll always be here to help. What happened? How'd you get rejected? What, did you went in for a phone number? Good question, Nicole. Let's see. Nicole says, look at the edit master, the big $5 super chat. That's a shout out to you, Rep Win. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Edit Master. Another big $5 super chat. Let's get some W's in a chat for the Edit Master. Much appreciated, brother. Respect. Thank you. Nicole has a question. Do you believe God has an issue with someone being vain? I mean, ideally, we want to avoid vanity. I mean, I think everybody's a little vain. You know, I think there's a sense of pride and a sense of caring about yourself, about the way you look, about, ideally, we should not care about that. Ideally, we should be judging and valuing people. I'll say judging. We judge. I don't care who does what. People judge. That's just the normal vetting of any human being. You have to judge to get by in society. What if you just assumed everybody was good people? You'd be screwed. So you got to be able to judge, to vet. But, you know, ideally, in a fantasy world, in a perfect world, we all just approach the world and our fellow humans as everybody's got the best intentions, that everybody's beautiful from the inside out, and that's just not the way it is. It's not the way human beings were built. I'd say if vanity is your default, then I think that's a little bit of an issue. I think that's a problem. But I mean, if you're a compassionate person who genuinely cares about other people and praises and follows God and likes to look good, I don't see anything wrong with that. What's wrong with keeping yourself up nice? God gave you this vessel. For what? To make the best of it. We only get one go-round on this planet. This is not a dress rehearsal. It's a once through, start and finish, and that's it. Why would you want to spend it looking ratty? I don't think God intended for us to put us in these vessels to just let them go. And I think not only, I don't want to say it's a lack of vanity, but the abundance of delusion people have these days with these beauty standards or lack of beauty standards. Like, come on. Like, I don't think there's a problem with taking pride in your appearance and your health and your body and the way you dress and keeping your body in shape, making the best of what you got. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Now, if you lead with vanity, you're going to get what you came for. That's what the universe is going to reciprocate to you. Shallow people. And you're going to have a bunch of shallow experiences, shallow relationships, shallow friends with no depth and no meaning. So I don't think there's anything wrong with a little vanity, no. Merca says, it's good, but it'd be better with a few tweaks on the scripts. Is it worth going to see? That's my point. No, keep it real. You on the bottom. Keep you on the bottom. Rep Win says, a big argument. What happened? Good question, Joker. I don't know where any of my mods are. America said the movie was good, but the script would be better. Rep Win says, a big argument. She just ghosted me, so that's how it went down. But I'm doing good right now. Well, you know what I say. When people removed you from their life, you give them the gift of your absence. You never go scratching and clawing for somebody who doesn't want you. Okay, well, I'll have to go see it. I'm a Marvel fan up until they went this nonsense bullshit. Oh, you know what? Did anybody catch my stream earlier when I was driving? Oh, also, let me remind everybody real quick in the description, since the channel has been suppressed a bit, I created a Telegram group where I need you to go join the Telegram group. The link is in the description. All you do is hit the link, takes you straight to Telegram, you join. If you don't have Telegram, you got to download the app first. It's a free app. It's just an encrypted chat app where you can chat off site and it's encrypted. But so what I've been doing is taking the links when I create these lives in the descriptions and copying the link into the Telegram. That way you get notified, because there's a lot of people saying they're not getting my notifications. Or it's hit and miss, it's sporadic. And I'd like to see the consistency. So if you're on now, jump into the description, click on that link and join Telegram. It's starting to fill up. More and more people are doing it. That way you get the link no matter what. And also, I have a new feature, memberships. The membership to this channel, which the memberships are going to come with certain perks, like maybe early access to videos and members-only chats. And we'll do, some, not every stream, but special members-only live stream, which just the members, and we can talk amongst ourselves and, actually being a little bit of a smaller and known chat, everybody's familiar, it'll be more of an opportunity for me to, elaborate further into questions and stuff you may have. And it really helps grow the channel. It's huge support. So go sign up for the membership, go join on the membership, and join the Telegram group. Membership is for the channel, Telegram group is for you. Plus, you get to meet the people that you go back and forth with on here. And if you ever want to talk behind the scenes, you can go into the private Telegram messaging and exchange information. I know you can't do that on a live stream chat, putting your shit out there for everybody to see. You could do it in private on Telegram. Nicole says, not sure if you answered this already, but could someone go to heaven if they commit suicide? I hear you can only go to hell. According to religion, no. I don't know. I think it's the easy way out. I don't agree with it. I think it's a very selfish, violent act to escape. People who commit suicide have no regard for what they leave behind. And my thing is, because I mean, I know somebody who had a chronic illness, found out they were, deathly sick, didn't want to wait, and just did it. Personally, I know this person. But then I also look at it from the perspective, what kind of pain is somebody in to be able to do the ultimate self-deletion? Like, what kind of place, darkness are you in that you would consider that as an option? So I'm kind of torn. Personally, I don't believe in it, and I don't think it leads anywhere good. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. And I have, if y'all have heard my story, in this brand, there's a direct correlation to suicide and why I started doing this. It's rough. And anybody, if you're feeling like that, come on the live stream. Email me. Go in my DMs on Instagram. Say something. It's a permanent solution for a temporary problem. I know that sounds cliche, but cliches are cliches for a reason. There's nothing in this life worth taking your own life. And I hope I never have to answer for that, because there's some things that I think, could I make it through? I mean, honestly. And in a heightened moment of grief or devastation, or I don't know. All I know is that you got to be in a bad place to be able to do that to yourself. And I can't imagine. Rebecca said, Jesus loves you. Jesus loves you too, sweetie. Thank you. Second one tonight. I'm feeling good. I love when people come into the chat with Jesus and God talking all that love in there. I like that. Divine says, my friend's stepson did it. We went to help. Told the dude days before, we never just die. We never die, just our body. Rodera, look at you popping up in the chat, sneaking in here. Said, I had a friend in the military hang himself. It's pretty sad, especially since he had a first attempt. Him and I talked a bit, but I know he was having issues with his husband. It was sad. Yeah, I hate to see anybody there, but I've seen and experienced firsthand the devastation that suicide leaves behind. And it's just, and I genuinely think if right before the moment they said people were about to delete, if they would just stop, time out, give it 60 seconds and play this forward. Like, imagine all the people that suffer because of what you're about to do or what you're gonna do. If they can only just get a quick glimpse of what that looks like, and the grief, the families falling apart, people just totally changing fundamentally as who they are, changes. It's that serious. That's a horrible way to go, and it has a devastating impact. And I don't take that shit lightly. She said, Rodera said, I tried to help him too. I got a call from my husband while he was in Iraq, and he told me about him. And now he just hung himself. Sad, because after a while, people just forget you and move on. That's a great point, Rodera, that, no matter how you go, this is why I encourage men to put everything you got into this life, unapologetic. Don't worry about being misunderstood to get where you're going. Nobody may understand. As a matter of fact, I think if people understand your plan and understand your dreams and the thing you're driving towards, I think it's too easy. I think if you made it too simple for yourself. Don't be afraid to be misunderstood. You got to do what nobody else is doing to live how nobody else is living. And that means being different. That's going to be going against the grain. While everybody's out partying or doing this, doing that, you grinding. You're at the gym. You're at home working on your side business. You're doing live streams every night. You creating content. You're working on that coding course. You're working on that second degree. You're hitting that second job. You're building that small business while you're maintaining, the rest of your life revolving around you. And, I hear shit all the time. All the time. I've learned to blow it off, like, whatever. But people tell me, oh, you got to slow down. Oh, you got to slow down. That's too much. That's too much. I used to get a little aggravated about that. I was like, what? Why are you trying to slow me down? Like, I'm moving. I'm not slowing down. I'll go through you, over you, around you. I'll do whatever I got to do to get where I'm going. Do you think I'm going to slow down because you think I'm going to wear myself out? Fucking A, I'm going to wear myself out. That's what happens. But that's just how I'm built. It catches up sometimes, but it goes away and it gets better. There's a time and place for everything. And I think life is too short. I didn't do the right things with my life for the first 30 years. I didn't know. I didn't have the information. I wasn't in an environment that cultivates growth and success, and it was quite the opposite. So I got a late start. I can't look back, and I can't stop. When God wants me to have some time, the time will become available. In the meanwhile, when I have things in front of me that have to be done, they have to be done. And this goes along with the I don't feel like it thing. Nobody gives a fuck if you feel like doing it. It's got to be done. And I tell people, if I only did live streams every time I feel like it, I might be on here once a week. I can think of an excuse for every night of the week of why I don't want to get on the live stream. No, I really don't have much to say. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, I got this estimate to finish. Oh, the girl's home. Oh, I got to go rearrange something in my truck. Oh, I got to go outside, work in the studio. I can come up with a million excuses and reasons why I shouldn't do what I have to do every day. I almost didn't go to the gym earlier. Again, I did a live one time on the way to the gym saying, I'm on my way to the gym, but I don't feel like going. And that's why I'm on the live telling you that. So you'll know, who cares? Go anyway. I almost didn't go to the gym earlier. I had run around, I've driven about 200 something miles today, going from job to estimate and stopping here, stopping there. I finally made it home. Me and Fancy started playing around. I let her out, fed her. I sat on the sofa for a minute. That was a mistake, because then I got really tired. Like I drove 200 something miles today. And doing a lot of thinking, a lot of calculating, and, conversation about phases and all this. So, yeah, I didn't feel like going tonight. But you know what I said? Who gives a fuck? Get your bitch ass up off the sofa and go to the gym. And I feel great that I went. If I'd have stayed on the sofa, I'd have felt like a piece of shit. And I would have known I fucked up. And I failed the moment. But these are the things that you build that reinforce your fucking greatness day in and day out. People think it's these huge accomplishments. Like, ooh, I hit this landmark, hit this. No, it's the little things you do that lead up to that. That instill that sense of confidence, that self-esteem, that self-respect. These things that are required to level yourself up in life. It's all in the little details. It's all when you're in bed, comfortable, and you got to get up. When you don't feel like going to the gym, you don't feel like going to work, when you would rather go watch a movie than read a book, or, procrastinate on shit. And those are the things that eat away at you. That's the things at the end of the day that come back and say, you fucking failure. Look what you did. And people say, oh, give yourself a break. Those people don't want to see you do well. The people that tell you, oh, you don't have to go to the gym. You look good. You worked hard. Go ahead, stay here. Eat that pizza. Kick your shoes off. Put that Netflix series on. Lose yourself for 6 fucking hours while you do nothing but turn your brain into mush. Don't worry about the gym. Well, you got to read a book. What's the big deal? Read it tomorrow. Those people don't want to see you do well. And believe it or not, there's a voice inside of everyone, and it's paradoxically in your best interest, but everybody's got that voice talking to them, telling them the same shit. There's a side of you that just wants to survive. That's it. Part of your subconscious that just is there to keep you alive, period. It doesn't know the difference between success, failure, good, bad, black, white, dark, light, anything. It's so primal. It's just there to keep you alive day to day, breathing. But ultimately, you're the director. You write the fucking script. You play the part, everything. You're the actor, you're the director. Well, God is the director. But you know what I mean. You got to believe in God and you got to have faith, but you still got to work. Faith without works is dead. It means absolutely nothing. And it's those little things that you overcome on a daily basis that compile into a hard motherfucker and a strong will and a resilient attitude and a gritty fucking disciplined motherfucker. It's all those little things. People look and they want to do these drastic things. Write a fucking list and get the list done every day. You want to overtime. And it's no magic pill. It's not, hey, do these 3 things and you'll make $10,000 a day. Nothing, that doesn't exist. I'm sorry to tell y'all. It's an accumulation of staying true to yourself, to doing the things you're going to do, you say you're going to do to yourself repeatedly over and over and over again. It becomes a habit, you become efficient. Then you just keep adding things that add to your life and add value. As you're going along, removing shit that holds you back. People, old ideas, bad habits, food, drugs, alcohol, cigarettes, all these things that limit you, you throw out while you're stacking up all the things that put you in the position where you genuinely want to be. That guy that you think about and fantasize being, that's attainable. And there's no fucking huge leap. It's an accumulation of the little victories, stacking little wins every day, every day, every day. Because what you're doing is you're building up the resilience and you're building up a file of evidence that tells you, yes, you can. So when something comes across your plate and that doubt tries to creep in and say, I don't know if you should do this, or you can't do this, you're like, motherfucker, yes, I can. Look at all the other stuff I did. You telling me I can't do this? Watch. I might not get it on the first try, but I'm going to get it. And it's that attitude and that approach that's going to put you in the place where you actually get to be and live as your highest self. I'm seeking transcendent self. There's a higher self and a transcendent where it just goes beyond me being here yelling into a camera. And I get glimpses of it, and it's fucking amazing because I'll find myself operating on autopilot for the cause, not for me. Like when I do shit like go to the gym and I don't feel like it, I'm thinking about y'all. I can't let these people down. I get on the fucking live and scream at them every night about killing the inner bitch. What am I going to do, sit on a sofa? Come on, get the fuck up. Get out the house. Shut that shit up. So, and that's where the juice is, man. That's where the magic is. It's those little bitty things that you overcome constantly. It's those little conversations that try to talk you out of being a bad motherfucker and telling you, hey, it's okay. It's okay if you don't go to jiu-jitsu. Go ahead and eat the extra 3 pancakes. Who gives a fuck? You did a hard workout this week. It comes in all forms. And that's just the one inside you got to deal with. This is why you don't need people from the outside helping and any people in your life telling you, get them the fuck out of there. These people low-key want to see you fail or at least not do better than them. Better believe that shit. Wrap your head around that because it's true. People want to see you do good, but not as good as them. And that's a fact. I know this for a fact because everybody supported me until I started doing well. They jumped ship. Like, where the fuck y'all at? What happened? We was like this a minute ago. Where'd you go? Everybody's gone. I'm doing better. Fuck him. You changed. You acting different. You're going to get all that shit. Y'all get my point? Hold on, I'm way back in the chat, y'all. Let me catch up. Look, if you haven't yet, smash that like button. Hit that subscribe too and that notification bell. Get up in here. Get some of the memberships. Junior Gong, bless, love, and respect everyone. My man, way to come into my chat. That's what I'm talking about, Junior. That's what I like to see. That's what this is all about. Love and respect. Couldn't have said that better. I wish I could. I'm going to take a snapshot of that. And I'm going to put that as my next thumbnail. Watch and see. Way to go, Junior. Rebecca said, I think it's a good way to put it. I'm with you. I don't personally agree with it. I don't think it's a good solution. I'm 14 and have some friends. 14? What the hell's, Rebecca, you can't be in here at 14 years old. Sorry, sweetie. Son of a gun. I hate to do that. I say 18 and over on my channel every night, and kids get in here. I'm going to say some shit that little kids shouldn't need to hear. I don't know. If you talk to your parents, if your parents say you can, just let them know you're in here. Let them watch with you. I don't really care, but I'm going to bring you back on. I'd hate doing that. Maybe I say something that's going to help you later on in life. But I can't, just y'all don't tell me how old you are. Please, just come in and cooperate. I'm not going to ask you. I'm going to assume everybody in here is 18 because I hit the 18 and over button. Select whatever. DJ Deese, too many of us don't care when it seems it's not affecting our lives. Well, keep it real says, anyone ever laid eyes on a more masculine man? That's different. There you go, girl. Not wanting to do it, but doing it anyway. Divine says he's been eating fruit before going to the gym. Yeah, that's a good little simple sugar rush. Yeah. Pizza's a staple. Pizza ain't no damn staple. Thank you, Lost. Odds and Even says, tell it. There it is. What's up, Grass? Look at Casey Walls in the house, y'all. Speaking of somebody is a fucking gangster, that's your man right there. Ask him what he's been through. Divine says, random food for thought. My favorite pizza is from Casey's General Store gas station. Hey, look, pizza's pizza. I don't think I've ever had terrible pizza. I may have had some that are better than others. I like the frozen pizzas. I'll eat a whole frozen pizza by my motherfucking self. Don't think I won't. I've done it multiple occasions. I don't like putting that kind of shit into my body anymore. I pay a price. I'll tell you what, you love pizza? Go to Whole Foods and get their pizza. Their stuff's all organic flour, organic tomato paste. It's all imported stuff. These pizzas are fucking phenomenal. You could get one fresh for like 15 bucks. It's huge. And it's delicious. Nicole says, I love pizza. I know you do, Nicole. We're going to go out for pizza one night. Angelina, what's up, Angelina? Long time no see. Grass, I put 18 in the stream. Did you miss that? Rebecca said, oops, my bad, I didn't know. Now you know. Been really seeing a lot about angel messages. Oh yeah, Angelina? Tell us more about that. Yeah, Divine, I'm telling you, give it a look. You'll see. You'll love it, I promise you. Because I love pizza too. Oh, Roderick, that's right. You don't have a Whole Foods in Alaska. There you go. That's a franchise opportunity if I ever seen one. No, eggs aren't that much. I get the 30 pack of eggs. Hold on, I'll show you. Hold on a second. Fancy. Look here, y'all. I get this jank right here. It's like 30 eggs, $7.99. You get them like with these big 30 packs, and they're less. It's supposed to be organic. That's what it says anyway. It says outdoor access. I don't know what the fuck that means. But look at the size of this thing. That's right about 3 dozen eggs. Costco's not bad, Ryder. Yes, ma'am. Fucking right, they big. What did you think? I'd have small eggs? Come on now. Casey said, get a stand mixer, make dough in bulk, buy a wood-fired pizza oven, cook a pizza in 3 minutes, better than any restaurant chain. Yeah, I gotta buy all that shit and clean up. I'll just pay Whole Foods. The pizza's amazing. Yeah, I know it is. It is a really good deal. That's what I try to buy. Sometimes I go there, them motherfuckers are gone. Like they got these egg hoarders out that hover over Whole Foods and wait for the eggs to come in, because I can hardly, No, I'll tell you what, I went to Fresh Market tonight to pick up some milk. And what I got? Milk and some chicken salad. They make a real good chicken salad I'm bringing to eat tomorrow. They give you a free pack of croissants. I'm probably not going to eat about a half of a croissant, but they're delicious. You get chicken salad and a free 4-pack of croissants. And I went by the egg case, and they have like all organic, whatever chickens are, outside chickens, real deal yard birds. And it was $9.99 for a dozen. Oh shit, Casey. Thought I forgot about that jerky. Y'all, Casey Wallace makes beef jerky. What's up, King? What it is, man? No, the milkers are. Yeah, Casey's sending me some ghost pepper beef jerky. Thinking he's scaring me with that. Pack of chickens over. Maybe Alaska's just higher, because I get the organic grass-fed milk. It was only like $4.69. Now, I think that's a half a gallon though. But I go through milk like fucking water. I love milk. I actually found a farmer. Maybe I shouldn't say this online, but I found a farmer semi-local. Oh, Carolina Reaper, that's right. I found a dairy farmer out here who sell me gallons of raw milk, $10. A little steep, like $10. I'm getting them fresh out the cow, and I'm bringing a fucking jug. You gonna get me like that? Shit. Well, I assume all the risk. Like, what risk? You think they're gonna do an undercover sting operation for your 6 dairy cows? He was fucking me around. But I gotta do it, because that's the only way to get it. Yeah, you should go. Whole Foods sometimes has some good stuff on sale. You get the 365 brand, which is the Whole Foods brand. Wait a minute, you did what? He said he sent me a cherry Coke, maple jalapeno, and teriyaki. What? Cherry Coke beef jerky? Some bitch. I love cherry Coke. I found some drinks just recently called Olipop. It's a new kind of soda, 5 grams of sugar. I like the bubbly now and then. So my guilty pleasure, sometimes I'll drink a Diet Coke, because I don't know, I've always loved Diet Cokes. I was pretty hyper as a kid, so they restricted me from being on sugar and shit. So I used to have to drink diet everything. They thought it was a healthy alternative. It's not healthier. It's really not. I mean, I think you're going to drink a can of soda with 50-something grams of sugar in it. I think the aspartame for every once in a blue moon is probably not as bad. but don't drink soda. I do it every now and then. I save it for when I go to the movies because I like getting a big bucket of popcorn and a big ass Diet Coke. And that's my treat. But anyway, I found these sodas the other day. It's a new thing, Ollie Pops. And they had the cherry Coke. And that's what I got. They were pretty good too. Roderick says, I lived in the boonies, surrounded by snow and mountains. We live off one highway, and that's the only way to work. Good God. She lives in the wilds of Alaska. Big Fred, what's up, brother? There you go, Divine. Link up with Casey. You can buy his shit. He'll ship it to you. I don't say shit and to be derogatory. I'm saying it as buy his product. You know, I dated a girl that would always correct me about that. Because we'd be at a restaurant and I'm like, man, this shit's good. She'd say, why do you call everything shit? She wasn't from this country. She said, why do you say shit, everything? I said, it's just an expression. Like, that's some good shit. Hey, you're good shit. You know, I said that growing up. We used to tell that to each other. Yeah, man, you good shit. So it just kind of comes natural off the tongue. What's up, Lopez? Day was great, man. How was yours? Grass says, bro, someone was trying to sell me milk for $20.99. You get fresh milk for $4.50? Where at? Fresh out the cow? Yeah, jerky lasts forever. I'm telling you, you're making my mouth water, bro. I'm not even kidding right now. You know, years ago, I had these food dehydrator trays, and I used to make my own. You get cutlets, like you get the butcher to run it through the cutlet machines where it's got them little holes in it, beat it flat, season it, marinate it in soy sauce, Worcestershire, and there was something else. You could put a little dash of some good hot sauce in there if you want it spicy, or sprinkle it with hot seasoning, like hot Cajun. Throw it in that dehydrator. I think it takes like 20 hours or some shit, but it'll have your whole house smelling like a damn barbecue pit. But it would come out, these strips of jerky were beautiful, and they lasted forever. Because I made a big batch one time. I had bags of it, and it lasted like 4 months because I ate it all. It probably would have lasted longer. Hey, I'm going to show you again, Grass, or Goated. You change your name, I don't know why. Look at $3.65, Whole Foods brand, medium brown eggs. Oh, man, you're doing it the right way, Casey. I wonder if I could do that in the oven, just 180 it. I had bison. It made you sick. It never did that to me. King, they got the bison jerky. I thought they sold that shit everywhere. Here in Louisiana, they got beef jerky everywhere. Local stuff, stuff from Alabama, Mississippi. They got the, what did I have for lunch today? I actually had a hamburger with my son, a smash burger place in New Orleans named Bub's Burgers. These hamburgers are fucking phenomenal. I don't eat there often. I don't get over there much to get it. But my son was with me, and it used to be traditionally me and his spot years ago when we'd go to jiu-jitsu on the South Shore sometimes. And one night we were starving after we finished class. I said, you know what? Let's go to Bub's Burgers. It was actually somebody I met through a trainer friend. And this guy started on a truck, a food truck. And he got a spot in Mid-City, New Orleans. My buddy was like, yeah, Bub's Burgers, man, you got to go try it. You got to go try it. I said, all right, next time I'm down there, I will. I did, loved it. Been loving the place ever since. The burgers are phenomenal. Bub's Burgers, Bub's Nola, it's called. It's on Instagram, Bub's Nola. Yeah, Grass. You could have just screenshotted it, my brother. So there you go, Nicole. What did you have? What's good, Phoenix? I see you, man. What's up? Jay King, you know about Bubs? Oh, dude. Me and Junior will fuck some smash burgers up. I go there, I get 2 at a time. And that's just because I don't feel like driving and falling asleep. I could fit a 3rd one. I get the one called the Royale, double patty. They put some kind of sauce on it. I guess it's like their version of the Big Mac type sauce. Lettuce, onion, tomato, cheese. Oh man, it's making my mouth water again. Ryder said, damn, Louisiana sounds like they have some bomb-ass food. I'm jealous. Oh, we got some of the best food on the planet, I promise you. She said, I'm dying to go. Just want to see the culture and experience the food and see the historic buildings. One meal a day, huh? Here, tell you what, Grass, get your phone ready. I'll show it to you one more time. There, screenshot it. There you go. They make great Julie Lucy's. I don't know what that is, King. Oh, you got that, Casey, all day. Go make that money, brother. Oh, Casey, by the way, Weird Divine gifted you a membership. Make sure to tell him thank you. And thank you for that, Divine. He bought some and 5 people got memberships. That was cool as fuck, man. If y'all haven't yet, you ought to go join up on the membership group. It's less than a gas station cup of coffee a day. For one gas station cup of coffee for a month, I mean. Juicy Lucy. What is that, King? Explain. Do you live in New Orleans? Obviously, huh? If you know what Bub's Burgers is. Bub's Nola. Does Bubba Burger have a burger with grilled cheese sandwiches and the bun, and a burger in between 2 grilled cheese? What is a Bubba Burger? Are you talking about Bub's? The stuff I'm talking about? It's in the description, Nicole. It's the very first item in the description. It says, join the group. Oh, fuck. I don't even remember what it says. If you open the description, it's the very first thing. Bub's Burger has a grilled cheese. And it might be. I don't know. I'll only eat the Royale and the Bub's Burger. I never really explored anything else. I've been going there for years. That's all I eat is the Royale, man. It's good like that. And they make the French fries fresh. Real potatoes. Fresh. Delicious. Yeah. That's what it is. It's American cheese with 2 smash burgers around it. King, I guess you're from New Orleans, huh? Or at least from the area. But yeah, when I passed through there, look at DT in the house, y'all. Hey. Y'all, welcome in DT. Let me tell y'all something. You remember I was telling y'all earlier about that setup I was about to use over there? That's why I used to do my Wednesday stream. I only used to do a Wednesday before this 100 push-up challenge. And DT was the first moderator, first mod, besides my son. DT is a ride or die. He's been with me since from the jump, since I started back up this time. I'm at the top of the Mississippi, same shit. Oh, you in Minnesota. Minnesota. That's way away from Bub's Nola. DT, y'all. Ride or die motherfucker right there. You ride it till the wheels fall off and keep up going when the wheels do. The secret to a good French fry is boil the potato with water and vinegar. Vinegar stops the potato from breaking down. Do double fry once at 325 and then at 370. That's interesting. I didn't know that. I make good French fries. I just throw them in hot as fuck peanut oil. But I do soak them in salt water for a while. I like making slices. I got the mandolin, and I make them paper thin. And I used to work at a restaurant called Antoine's in New Orleans. High-end French restaurant. The oldest restaurant in Louisiana. 1812, I think. 1870. Yeah, something like that. 1800s. But the oldest restaurant. And it's still up and going. It's amazing food. Just food that'll blow your fucking mind off. And they had these things called potato souffle. And they have a guy, a special cook, and they have these big vats, huge vats of hot grease, hot oil. And he double fries them, just like you're saying, Casey. And these potatoes have to be cut to a specific length. They have a machine dedicated just for this French fry, for this potato. And the basket is made out of food. Now, you can't eat it, but they reuse it. But they're specially made out of some kind of food. I don't know if it's potato or what. But it's like this weave-looking basket with sticks in it, and it sticks out like that. And he puts the potatoes in one, and he has a thing about this big, and he moves the stuff around. Then he throws them into the next vat, and they go, poof, and they puff up. Because they're so thin, they just turn puffy. They get about that thick. They get about that thick, and boy, are they delicious. And that's what I try to do with mine. I cut them real thin. I don't do the double fry or nothing. But some of them do puff up. You make them thin enough, they'll just, like a little air puff. Nicole. My son is good. He's doing really good. We spent the day together pretty much. He's doing well. He doesn't come in my live streams anymore. Motherfucker. No, he's got his own thing going. I don't mind. He still asks me how it goes. Sometimes he comes in and he doesn't say anything. He'll just watch for a little while. She said, King says, I like my French fries American style. That's what we all like them. Do you have any naughty walk-in stores? Yeah, of course. Come on, what you think this is? The Bible Belt? This is Louisiana, sweetie. You didn't like the fucking Sodom and Gomorrah of the South in New Orleans. You can find anything you want and probably find some shit you don't want. Look who's back, coming back all fucking crazy. Hey, what are you doing down there? Hey, huh? What are you doing? What's going on? Are you eating my rug? Are you chewing my mat? You better not. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. She's up to no good. I can hear shit in my fucking ear. I look over, she's chewing on the rug. Oh yeah, dude. Antoine's restaurant? She is a handful, but she's worth every second. I wouldn't have it any other way. Huh, sweetie? Look at his face. You tell me you wouldn't put up with this face. My little handful? You gonna be a handful tonight? Look, her teeth are starting to show. What are you doing, sweetie? Are you standing up? Oh, you doing tricks? She's getting a little underbite. Fancy don't let me down. You're right, Ra. You're right, keep it real. Let's see. Yeah. 2 and a little bit out the top. Here's your one chance, Fancy. Don't let me down. Now she's begging for attention. Hey, you stay right there. You stay right there. What, sweetie? What, my love? What, my love? You want to come up here by daddy? She is something else. No, it's a peekapoo or something. A Pekingese and a poodle. Cutest dog I've ever seen. Really is. She's adorable. She was in a very lovey-dovey mood today. Yeah. She give her some yard time before she goes back in the side pocket. I've been having to lock her ass up in the hallway on the other side of the house. Thank you, King. She's a sweetheart. She does tricks. Anybody want to see her do a trick? Give me a yes in the chat if you want to see Fancy do a trick. She only knows two, but I'll be happy to show them both to you. I know y'all probably tired of seeing my, what's up, B? Getting it in, baby. Where you been? Fancy? You want to do a trick? You want to do a trick for everybody? Come on. All right, here we go. First trick we're going to do is a spin. But she's kind of learning when the treats come out, she'll do it without me even asking. Look, there she goes already. She'll spin and sit all by herself. Ready? Turn. Sit. Sit. Good girl. That's my sweetheart. There she goes. That dog will do anything for food. I'm so glad it's a dog and not a daughter. Broken my stride, but hey, I'm back at it. I won't lie. There ain't no reason to lie here, brother. We all fall short sometimes. Glad to see you back on it, though, man. I've been doing very well. Thank you for asking. Killing it. Grinding it out every day. I can't get enough. I say that shit till my head hits the pillow and I'm like, oh, fuck, how did I make it? But that's the way it is. Yeah, man, nose to the grindstone. You got to stay disciplined. You're going to slip up sometimes. You know, that's just what it is. It's not necessary, but we do. What's important is once you slipped, you've already slipped. There ain't no sense staying slipping and slipping and slipping and slipping in the fucking shame and the remorse and, oh, I should have did this. It's all right, man the fuck up, own it, and I bet you do keep it real. Good girl. You see what I'm saying, B? You got to keep after it. Look, when you fuck up, you're going to make mistakes. There's no getting around making mistakes. But that's where you get your most valuable lessons from. Look, she said she'll do anything for a treat. All that sinning in my chat. What you trying to do to me? What you getting at here? That's part of it. And once you fuck up, you learn that lesson. And, you know, some lessons and consequences are going to be more costly than others. But nevertheless, they're lessons. Now, if you keep doing the same dumb shit over and over again, you're not making mistakes. You're just making poor decisions. And you're setting your life back. You don't, you know, you're going to mess up. Everybody slips. It's what do you do with the slip? You put it in a toolbox and use it to move forward and advance. DT said in Australia last year, in 2024, there were 55,000 divorces. Holy shit. That equates to one marriage every 9.5 minutes. What's your take on marriage, Joe? I do believe in the institution of marriage. However, I think it should be a contract and a pact under God. I don't think the state should have any say-so in your marriage. I know there's got to be certain laws instituted for marriage just because of the fact that you have two people, participating, and there's always a chance for one person to come out with the short end of the stick. But marriage these days is just not as, it doesn't seem to me to be anyway more meaningful. I love the idea of family and togetherness, husband, father, wife, mother, and children. Well, here's what it is, Radha. Marriage people quit too fast. They have no incentive to stay married. Think about what women get. You get with a guy, let him knock you up, have 2 kids, take half his shit and kick him out of his house. And he has to pay you. Pay for you and pay for the kids. What incentive is there to keep the guy if he's not doing what she wants? Okay, I want a divorce. That's simple. Okay, we out. Divorce. Work on it? No. Get out. And the family courts will impose that fucking sentence on you. Family courts in today's society and culture is not in favor of the nuclear family and a husband and wife household. They've learned through the system, the greedy system, the political and corporate system, they do much better when the people are separated. Because when I was growing up, in the very beginning, this happened when I was growing up, Dad could go to work, Mom could stay home. You had a house, the cars, the vacation, the food, everything was taken care of. The mom would stay home and tend to the house and the kids. The dad would go out and earn the money and, protect the family. That's unattainable these days. Think about this. If you make $120,000 a year and you have 2 children, that's not enough. Just to live an average everyday life in America, middle class life. 120, you squeaking by. Think about that shit. Now, if you're single, no problem. Or just you and your girl, no problem. But $120 is not getting you to anything. You're going to be living check to check almost. I like what marriage really represents. A pact under God, through sickness and in health, till death do us part. And I say that and I'm divorced. But, and it was just, I'm older now. I see things differently than I thought of it years ago. And I think that's okay. That's normal. If you're still the same person you are 5 years from now, you're doing life wrong. If you're still grasping onto your old ideas, the same ideas 5 years from now, and doing the same shit, you're messing up. You're not doing enough, or you're doing something incorrect. That's my opinion. And truthfully, I'd love to be married again to the right woman. It's got to be there. There's certain things that I expect out of a relationship, and especially in a marriage. And, knock on wood, me and Mrs. Proudmasculine will tie the knot one day. We'll see. Who knows? My nose itches. Joe, I will continue to work on my free weights at home. I'm most effective at my late night workouts, a good way to settle down. I want to gain some lateral accuracy. Keep pushing, brother. Keep grinding. Roderick says, we get money for the kids 18 plus years. That's tough for fathers. Being a single mother is incentivized through government assistance. That's my whole point, Roderick. They want to tear the nuclear family apart. So what do? Who are the biggest consumers on the planet? 80% of all the goods and services and wants and all the 80% of spending is done by women. Women keep the economy stimulated. So what do they tell women? Sweetie, you're not happy? Put him out. Have another kid. Put him out. We'll give you money. Just sign right here. We'll send you all the money you need to get by. Don't worry about him. You don't need that man. You don't need a man, girl. You strong, independent woman. Go ahead, queen. That's the kind of shit they pump full of women's heads. And it's been doing this for years now. some of these ladies have missed that wave of feminism. These new women, oh my God. I had a chick in jujitsu talking shit. I'm like, what? She told me she was a higher rank, but and don't get me wrong, she was, for a girl, she was good. And I had just started. And I was there on one Sunday. We used to have these non-regulatory days on a Sunday where you just go in and work on some stuff. So I popped in, and she was there with her husband and this other guy, Gerald, who was teaching us. And she started going off about being a strong woman who could defend herself and protect herself. And I said, well, the thing is, I said, the only thing I have against certain self-defense and jujitsu things is that, women get a sense of confidence, but don't realize in real life that men are much stronger. And if a guy really wanted to, he'd just have his way with you. And she's like, no. She said, I've tapped many of guys in here. I said, I've seen it, but I think they let you. I said, I don't think they go 100%. She's like, yes, they do. I'm like, well, you couldn't tap me. I said, I'm only a white belt. And she said, oh, yes, I could. She said, I'm a purple belt. I started laughing. I said, no, you couldn't. I promise you. She's like, well, come on. And her husband was there. I was like, you okay with this? And he's like, yeah, you brought that on yourself. Be careful. I'm like, all right. She couldn't do shit. And she's telling me, oh, I've been doing this all morning. I'm tired. And I hurt my foot the other day, making every excuse. And I'm like, it's okay. I don't think any less of you because you can't overpower a grown man. That doesn't, but I'm just telling you for your sake, sweetheart, use the stuff as you can, but don't think you're going to buck up to a grown-ass 200-pound man, a crazy, lunatic, violent rapist, and thinking you're going to twist his arm and he's going to let you go. That's not how it works. I said, it's the way God intended. It's biology. Men are stronger than women. That's okay. It's not a bad thing. It just is what it is. And I'm like, that's a good thing. You have a guy like your husband to protect you. And if you need be, and he needs a little fucking relief or some help or something, you'd be a great assistant. But everything's all mixed up now. These women don't clean anymore. They don't cook. You ask them, well, what do you bring to the table? I am the table. Like, what, bitch? You are the table. What the fuck does that even mean? Nicole says, speaking of marriage, I heard someone say that if one of the spouses cheat, God voids the marriage of biblical ways. Is this true? I don't know. I don't know. That if one of the spouses cheat, God voids the marriage. I mean, it makes sense. I suppose it's a covenant with God. I don't know. I think there's stipulations, though. God's very forgiving. But I could see where that would be a tenant. Ryder said, yes, it's awful. Combined, my husband and I together make 6 figures. I don't see how. Just last year alone, we spent $15K on childcare. Holy shit. And to get a military discount. Facts. I take it. Ryder said, that's why I carry, because I know I can't defend myself against a crazed man if I'm alone. That's right. And look, I do the same thing. I'm not a pushover, but you get there's too many variables. People think self-defense is great. Martial arts, fucking great. I think every man should learn how to fight. Every man should be capable of ultra violence if necessary. Be able to hit that switch and just take care of business and get himself out of harm's way, him, his family, his loved ones, his children, of course, to protect. And they did an interview with a sexual, I'm trying to think of the word, a diaper diddler, a kitty diddler. And he said, he looks at families, he looks at the kids. He studies the kids, and this is sick shit. And this is what the guy said, point blank. I study the kids. When I find one I like, He said, I don't look at the mom. I don't care about the mom. He said, I look at the dad. If the dad's weak, the kid belongs to me. Like, ooh, that made the hair on the back of my neck stand up. Like, they got people who think like that. Learn how to fucking hurt people. It's okay to be violent. Sometimes violence is the answer. Think about that. They got sick motherfuckers running around on this earth. And they like hurting people for no reason. Ah, you like that, huh, Router? Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So think about it. That's one guy that they caught on camera who's willing to cooperate. How many people are walking around like that you have no idea? Think about it. And I think everybody should know how to protect herself to a degree. Like Router said, she's packing. I think every woman should go through basic handgun and carry everywhere, every day. 100%. I know the chicks who carry mace, and it's just like, I got mace. I'm like, okay, what happens when you spray it outside? Say you're in a room and you spray mace and the ceiling fan's on. You fucking everybody up in the room. You fucked. You just maced yourself. Congratulations. I've had it happen before. I've been maced and pepper sprayed. That shit does not feel good. And in a crunch, when you got your adrenaline pumping and your fight or flight's in full effect, you don't want to have to worry about being maced. And oh shit, you can't breathe, your fucking eyes are stinging. Nicole, you got to find a way around that. And look, like knives. I carry a knife. Yeah, what does that mean? You can carry whatever you want. If you don't know what the fuck you're doing with it, you're going to wind up hurt. You're just going to give the attacker another means to killing your ass. Learn, go train. Just because you have a gun doesn't mean you're much safer. That doesn't mean anything. And that's what people, there's a huge disconnect. This is why I see these fucking rednecks who open carry, or they got this, gun with the red dot and all. They don't even know what to do with it. I could take it out of their hands. And you get people like that, these gung-ho people, who will shoot people over dumb shit, or shoot with a backdrop full of people, or unknowing what's going on back there. Like, go get training. Roderick gets it on the house. But go get yourself trained up. That's what you got to do. It's just repetitions, Roderick. You got to know what to do. You go to go fucking yank that burner out, and you trembling and shaking and unjoy. You're gonna be fumbling all over the place. Trust me, it's not what you think. You ain't gonna carefully draw, and start taking motherfuckers out. You're gonna be out of your mind. You're gonna be so scared and so full of adrenaline, you might not be able to function. So this is why you do it over and over and develop that motor skill as an auto response. When the time comes and the shit hits the fan, you don't rise to the occasion. You fall to the level of your training. And if you have no training, you got nothing going on. Say this guy has had 3 days of practice. You're fucked. And if you let you get a lucky shot. Do you know how quick somebody can close a distance? Would you go to yank that thing? Say you don't even have it on you. Say it's in your car. Say it's in your purse. You're fumbling around, put your keys, trying to find this thing, and it's too late. They're on top of you. Do you know what to do if somebody's got their hands on you and you got to burn it? No. How are you going to do that? What if somebody goes to grab for your shit? Do you know how to keep them away? That's things nobody considers. You got to go, that's got to be thousands of repetitions, thousands. Do some under stress. Even if you stand in and do jumping jacks so you can barely breathe. Simulate a stressful environment. Then go for the basics over and over and over until you can do it in your fucking sleep. Then you're actually going to feel a lot safer too. You're going to be less worried. Trisha Ray says, oh, hey, hot beard guy showed up on my feed again. Sorry, I know you're talking about serious stuff. P.S. Knives are useful for stabbing your attacker's eyeballs. Just saying. Yeah, they can be. Thank you for stopping in. Hit that like, please, since you're in here. Go ahead and smash that like and that subscribe. Get your membership, Trisha. Shit. So we sure do. I'm actually going to the range Friday. I've been trained a couple of times. Got to keep practicing for muscle memory. There you go, Blue. Get it out there. That's right, Lopez. 20 feet in 2 seconds. Nicole says, I got to get up early. Oh, Mama, she's crashing out on us, y'all. Good night, sweetie. She says, yes, stress shoots. And if you can go to a range that has moving targets like the ones in a military base, it helps. Yeah, you don't see too many of those. Good night, Nicole. Divine says knives are more dangerous within like 15 feet. Hey, straight up, all jokes aside, I'd rather face a gun than a knife. I got a better chance of getting away. When somebody yanks a knife out, everybody's getting fucking cut. There's no such thing as a knife fight where both people aren't cut up, even if there's only one knife. I know a guy who got killed in my neighborhood when I was younger. He was a bit of a bully, but not terrible. And he was bullying this kid. His name is AC. And they were fighting. This dude, Curtis, got the best of him. The boy, AC, went inside and got this little junky-ass old-timer. Came out, they tied up, stabbed him in the back, killed him. Went straight through his rib cage and his heart from his back. Like that. There's nothing they could have done even if they had an ambulance parked next door. Dude was done. Dude went to jail. Roderick said, my husband has a badass knife that he got. It was used on an ISIS member in my garage. That's fucking awesome. Huge as I don't know what. I can imagine. A Delta Force soldier gave it to him last deployment. It was not, especially in the hands of them fucking unit guys. Whew. I did a little combatives knife training. That shit's hard. We used to train with them blanks, and you do these exercises where you're like when you do simple knife defense, and they touch it, like when you come in or they come to attack and you try to, a guy fucking touches you up. I'd look like a damn slinky if it was a real knife, I'm telling you. Everybody would. In the hands of a trained person, a trained professional with a knife, whew, tell you what, that's one thing I really do want to work on more in advance for hands-on is knife work. Shanking expertise was once required skill for special forces personnel. Good old days. Now soldiers are just going to be given WFH drone strikes assignments, probably. No, sweetie. You still need boots on the ground. You still need specialized. Ryder, don't go looking to be aggressive. We don't need any more aggressive women in the world, for God's sakes. Go be a sweetheart. Go be a soft little lady. You already can shoot. You're already in the damn military. What else you need? You can probably work your way around an M4 better than 90% of the male population. Go bake some sourdough bread. Shit. Go polish your nails. Look at this dog. She's doing it all day yesterday. Hey, what's going on over there? Huh? She was standing in that spot just looking at me. There you go, Trisha. She's not even locked up. she's just doing some suspicious shit. I turn around, she's just standing in that spot staring at me. She was doing that all last night. Is that what she's doing? She's blinking you a message? Send, help, bring treats. We're out of bacon treats. Bring a bag. You know, Mrs. Proudmasculine feeds his dog handfuls of treats at a time. I came in one morning. I come out to bed. She's leaving for work. We're leaving. She reaches a hand in his bag and fists a handful of bacon treats and drops them on the floor. Like 5 bacon treats. I said, what are you doing? She says, I'm giving her some treats. I'm like, that's not how you give treats. This bag I bought for a 3-month supply is gone in like 2 weeks. I'll show you the bag. This thing's humongous. You could feed an Ethiopian village with this bag. Look at this. Look at the size of this bag. Look, it's a 24-ounce bag. Fancy is not as big as this bag. It's empty. And look, she's looking at me. Sorry, sweetie, it's empty. You ate them too fast. Well, I bought it to last for like 3 months, giving them one little piece at a time. It wasn't designed to be fed in fistfuls of treats. That wasn't the design. I don't think Mrs. Proudmasculine has the awareness for how treats are to be used. She thinks they're like a food source or something. Yeah, she heard him. Look, she's standing right here looking up. Yes? Can I help you? You hear them bacon treats, huh? What? You see them treats? She heard me. She's got the bag. She's following me. All right, DT, good seeing you, my brother. What, baby? Yummy, yummy, yummy. Here, you want another one? Here, go ahead, take it for later. They had a few pieces left at the bottom. Come on. That's right. No more than, like you should get 1 strip of bacon treat. It's like that long. You don't need 6 of them. Trisha said, views would probably go up on a lot of the cute dog was on screen once, but with your voice. Imagine that sweetheart puppy telling people very seriously to get combat training. Yeah. I never thought I'd have a little ankle biter dog. Wasn't my choice, my first choice, you know what I mean? Oh, Fancy gets everything. She gets real food, she gets treats. I buy her that sausage roll food that comes in a roll. It's like the premium top of the line dog food. She gets that. This dog is got a charmed life, trust me. She doesn't want for anything. Attention, space, food, treats, water. She gets everything. What, baby? Look at her little underbite. Y'all gotta see this. This is hilarious. What? She got, that's how she looks. She's got bows, Rodera. She's got bows. Mrs. Proudmasculine is currently shopping for a new dress for the dog. Trisha says, love happens when it's meant to. Dogs are a miracle from above. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Humans don't deserve dogs. No shoes. We got to draw the line somewhere. I mean, I don't really care. It's a girl dog. I just happen to be around it a lot. Ooh, let's see if I can get her underbite. Look at them teeth. Y'all see them fucking teeth? That cracks me up. Oh, I see. I want blue. She is funny, though. She's funny as shit, some of the stuff she does. Look at his face. She looks like she's strung out on crystal meth or something. Sitting there begging for fucking bacon strips. Big old bug eyes. You're the cutest thing I've ever seen. Huh. Well, y'all, I think that's it. We're calling it a wrap. This thing's going way over. I'm starving. I got to be up incredibly early. Great stream, though. Thank you for coming in, everybody. If you have not yet, hit the like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Sign in to the Telegram group. The Telegram link is in the description. I'll post the live links every night in the Telegram group. That way you get the notification from Telegram, because YouTube is not giving up my notifications. They're not being too generous with them. Also, I have the new membership feature. Sign up, get a membership. We're going to start doing memberships only. Members only streams, members only perks and benefits. It also comes with discounts to access me for coaching and all, members of the channel. So, but thank you all for coming in here. Thank you for everything, for the super chats, for the likes, for the activity and the streams and all the great conversation. Just thank y'all. Don't forget to thank God before you go to bed tonight, and then thank him when you first wake up. And that's all, y'all. See y'all tomorrow.